Hello there YouTube fans, here again. And now I thought, why not, round 4 to me, or should I say round 4 to Rocky, that being Rocky 4. Big hit film, and as we all know, came out in 1985. What's it done there for Sylvester Stallone? Think about it. Same year he was doing this, he was also doing Rambo First Blood Part 2, and thinking of ideas for Rocky 4. Also made another star, that being Dolph Lundgren, as the ruthless, nasty, I can remember his name, Drago. That's right, Drago, the Russian boxer. And what can I say about Rocky 4? It's a good one. You got that beautiful themes tune again by Survivor, that being Eye of the Tiger. And it's alright most of the Rockies, it's those bits from the last Rocky film, at that time, Rocky 3. Started to see him fighting Mr. T again, and you know the rest. He wins him after the Tiger theme. I also loved the opening, what was also remembered in the trailer of Rocky 4, with the tough there, I'm assuming that's Rocky, that being the Russian, blows up, and then you've got Rocky 4. What a great way to open the film. You got that scene again where Apollo teases that line, hey, it's just too bad, we're gonna get old. Just ringing the bell, Apollo. And then they have that epic punch out. There was a robot in it. Then I was talking about one movie, that being, if you remember, Deadly Friends. Must have been a day of that era for robots. 86, you had Short Circuit. Same there, you had Topping Mall. Same there, you had Deadly Friends. But before all that, you had this, Rocky 4. What in real life was a robot. It was a real machine. Sylvester Stallone spent money for to help his lad, you know, in learning. And it was a real robot. And I love it, you know, the robot, happy birthday, Bolly. But the old that, it's taking the hell out of me. And I love it. You got Sylvester Stallone with a big signer. And it never ever befails who won that fight. It never befails it. The only thing that ruined it was fucking Cheed. Because it gets mentioned who won that fight. And I love it. I just love the idea that who won the fight. Did Apollo Cheed win that one? Or did Rocky win that one? And I love it because it leaves you thinking, well, who won it? There's a bit now where you've got Drago, the Russian fighter. He basically just wants to go and fight Rocky. At first, he wants to fight Rocky. And I think at the time, Apollo Creed retired from boxing. He wasn't that old, but, you know, health reasons, he retired. And, you know, the rest is history. And he wanted to get that fame again. He wanted to get that gold again. And, you know, and when you think about it, this is the only time you don't hear the theme song to Rocky. You know, that da 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 da. They don't have it in this. It's more like pop video, and it's more stylish and slick. But I like it for that. I never thought I'd ever like it, because I do actually like the music to Rocky, whether it be Survival or the one I've just said, that da 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 da. Without hearing that, it didn't feel like a Rocky film. But in this, I let it go, because I actually like this. I love Rocky 4. There's a lot of good music videos. There's a lot of everything to it. You also get Sylvester Stallone's wife in real life, who plays the Russian's fucking wife, that being Dolph Lundgren, as Drago. And at first, you know, Apollo Creed goes for this event. It's a event. It's not a real fight. It's an event boxing match. You know what I mean? Again, you got a lot of other mass artists and singers on the way, and they have to fight. And it's sad because in this, Apollo Creed gets killed. He gets killed. All the way through the film, even Rocky advises him, should you really fight this guy? You don't know anything about him. And Apollo Creed says, no, I want to do it, I want to do it. And he does it. And it's sad because Apollo Creed gets killed. He gets fucking killed. And that's the only thing what pisses me off. So you want to see a film done better that way? Watch Bloodsport with Van Damme, where his mate, Paul Lung, stamps on Van Damme's mate's head and puts him in a coma. Wouldn't you know a film what done better than that? Kickboxer, where Van Damme, who's also in that film, his brother gets paralysed. And I felt that's what they should have done. Instead of either had Apollo Creed become paralysed, even though that's more horrible, or they should have had him in a coma instead of killing him. Because, you know, I mean, you already did it. You killed fucking Mick in fucking Rocky 3. So I felt that was a bit thingy. They shouldn't have really killed him. They should have had Apollo in a coma, and Rocky wants to the fight, you know, a bit like revenge. You put me mate in a coma, I want to fight you, rather than kill Apollo Teed, because, you know, you like Apollo Teed. Like, number one, I was a bit, because I thought he was a dick, but, you know, how he wanted to have Rocky and that, but you sort of understood why he was doing it, you know what I mean? Rocky 2, yeah, I thought it was a dick the way he pushed Rocky for the rematch, you know, but Rocky 3, you can kind of see why he did that. You can see why, and you got to like him in Rocky 3, and you like the fact they become mates in Rocky 3. So for them to kill him off in Rocky 4 was like a punch in the fucking balls to me. But that's just a nitpick. I still like Rocky 4. I like it, and I like the fact that they go to Russia. He goes to Russia, and he wants to fight. You know, he wants to fight Gargo, the big Russian, the guy with the spiky blonde hair, Dolph Lundgren, where he makes his first appearance. And let's not forget, 2 years after this, he did Masters of the Universe. One which very rarely get old of, but was the movie to my favourite cartoon series, that being He-Man. I used to love He-Man when I was a kid, still love it now, I'm a big kid. And yeah, he goes to Russia. And I do love the songs in it, you know, the pop songs. Love to see him before he goes to Russell, where he drives in that Ferrari, There's No Easy Way Out, which it was a music video back in that era, 1985. There's no easy way out to do, no way to run. I'm going to stop because I'm murdering the fucking song. But I love the bits where it shows bits from Rocky 1, bits from Rocky 2, bits from Rocky 3. Because originally, this was going to be the last one. And in all fairness, people, this should have been the fucking last one, because Rocky 5 basically killed everything I loved about Rocky. But I'll get to that one. That will be a fucking rant. But Rocky 4 got no issues. I love the parts of Russia, he's running in the snow. I love the training. I even had this on CD, the music. I can't sing it because it's music. That do 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 do. I can't remember the rest, but I love it. I used to have it on CD. That's how much I fucking love it. If I can find it somewhere, I'll dig it out. I fucking love it. And I also love the song that they used at the end. No way in Diva coming. Wow. I love it. I just fucking love it. And I love the bit he's training. And all the way through the film, Adrian doesn't want him to fight. Doesn't want him to fight, and it's understandably so after what happened to Apollo Teed. But Rocky says, no, I've got to do it, I've got to do it. He doesn't even do it for money, he just wants to do it for his mate. The trainer who trained him, trained fucking Apollo Teed, trains Rocky, and rightly so. And I love the fight at the end, you know, it's an epic fight. There was rumours, whether it's true or not, that Dolph Lundgren and Shy really did fucking have a fight in that scene. Whether it's baloney is a different story, but I still love the fight. You know, I love the fact that he's getting it, and he actually cuts the guy, Gargo. He cuts him, and even Gargo, all through the film, his trainer says to Rocky, he's not a machine, he's not a machine, he's a human. And I love it, and you know, I love the fight, I love the music, it gets the energy going, it gets you into that fucking sport feel. And there's one thing I do love about Rocky 4. Originally, when it was aired on TV, they cut the scene out where Dolph Lundgren, as Gargo, gets the fucking steroid. It was cut for some time. Happy to say they've now re-uncut it, and rightly so, because it actually shows steroids in a bad light. I never knew why they cut it, because it actually shows steroids as what it is. He was taking steroids, pumping steroids, and that's what made him dangerous. That's what made him dangerous. But when he wins fucking Dolph Lundgren as Gargo, when he wins him, and he lost them lines. I know that you were all spitting at me, and oh no, you didn't like me, but if we can change, anybody can change. And I love it. I love it. I love the song at the end, and I felt this is how they sort of ended Rocky. In my eyes, this is how they sort of ended Rocky. Before Rocky 5 made everything but Rocky 4, the big fight, Rocky 1, Rocky 2, even bits of Rocky 3, fucking pointless, because he becomes a fucking bum with brain damage. The less I talk about that, but I suppose I'll have to, and it will be a rant. Rocky 4, in my eyes, was how they sort of ended it. I love the music, I love the bard artists, I love it. So in that, 4 out of 4 makes 8. That's how much I love Rocky 4. And round 5 to Rocky 5. You can see how excited I'm on that one. But Rocky 4, I hope you loved it, my beautiful nephew. I hope you loved it, Dylan. Into then, I'll see you soon for some more Rockies.